All right, folks, so here we are on the desktop. So this cool tool, I haven't really tinkered with it, but I was reading through some of the tools and I've used some of these tools. So it's really, really cool, right? So if you're an absolute beginner into offensive security or into penetration testing or ethical hacking, what is this all about? So let me go ahead and pull this over so we can see this right here, right? So let's, because my head's in the way and I want to make sure you guys can see it. All right, so what did I do? All right, here we go. So if we see here, it's an Albanian hacking tool. Tools to help you with ethical hacking, social media hacks, phone information, Google attacks, phone number attacks, user discovery, anonymous SMS, blah, blah, blah. All this fun stuff, right? So why would you want to use this? If you're on an engagement, if you're trying to get social media, if you're trying to do some OSINT, some reconnaissance, etc., you can use these automated tools to make your life easier. Obviously, you can do the manual way too. You can go out and, look on Instagram, look on LinkedIn, look on Twitter, and gather all your information. But if you can use this intel to actually do it for you, why not, right? I've used a lot of tools, automated tools to find information or even to do some pen testing. And, if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. So never feel like a quote unquote script kiddie or whatever you want to call the folks that use these kind of tools. But obviously for beginners, this is really, really good to understand these concepts, right? So it's from Albi Hacker. So congratulations on this cool tool. Thank you so much for contributing to the community. So if you ever watch this, kudos, thank you. So he updated he did some new commits about 4 days ago, so it's pretty relatively new. So we know it's up to date. And we can see a little image here. And if we come down, obviously this gives you a little bit about the tool. We just read that. And what operating systems does it work with, right? It works with Android, it works with Linux and Unix. And how to install it. This is what this video is all about, installing it and how to use it, right? So it's pretty simple. If you're using like maybe Ubuntu or something like that, you would have to install Git. But if you have Kali Linux, Git is already installed. So you can just copy this. Let's go ahead and open up a terminal and go to whatever folder. Oops, I messed this up. Didn't copy correctly. That's probably my bad. But anyhow, this is it. Let's go ahead and just copy it or download it. So now if we do an ls, we can see cd into al hacking. Okay, so if you come back here, we can see cd into it and then just run bash alhack.sh. So let's just do that, right? Right, so now this is the tool. So let's come back and look at the warning, right? So I want to convey this as well. We are not responsible for any misuse or damage caused by this program. Use at your own risk. What does this mean? So if you're using this for multiple purposes, right? If you're using this on an engagement, make sure you have permission to utilize these kind of tools. And if you're using it for, maybe gathering your mom's information or some kind of relative like, oh, hey, Pat, can you see if there's any information? Make sure you have permission. This is not a tool that you can just willy-nilly utilize because without permission, anything, right? I can't go into your home without permission because that's trespassing and I'll probably get shot, right? So at least where I'm from. So make sure you have permission to utilize any kind of tool that I'm showcasing, right? If it's some kind of, pen testing tool or ethical hacking tool, just make sure you have permission. That's super, super important, right? All right, so let's come back here. So let's make this a little smaller. So it's like I said, it's an Albanian cool little pen testing tool, and it has different kinds of tools here. I don't know what this means, but this is probably an Albanian. I have no idea. We can just probably copy it and just go to Google Translate. Let's see. Let's see if it just detects it. Okay, Albanian requirements and update. Cool. That's how you can understand the tool better because I had no idea what the hell that meant. So, and this is another Albanian. So let's just go ahead and copy this because those other ones are pretty self-explanatory. And let's just go ahead and paste that here. Uninstall and download the program. Okay, so that's means uninstall it. Okay, cool deal. So everything else is Dark Eyes, Red Hawk, site info. So let's go ahead and just do the fishing tool. Let's see what fishing tool they include. Let's go ahead and hit number 2, and we'll go ahead and wait. This probably says install. I'm assuming. I don't speak, not Romanian, Albanian. So yeah, so it's using ZFisher. Obviously I showcase ZFisher on my channel, so you can check out that. But you guys get the gist. You can select an attack for the victim. So you can do Instagram, Facebook, Google, Microsoft, etc. And you can just test this out and see, or if you're like working and you want to do some of these like phishing campaigns or something like that, just to set up a site, you can use like Nginx to do port forwarding, and you can do a whole bunch of cool stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much this tool. So let's go ahead and do 00 for exit. Okay. And thank you. Let's have a good day. Let's come back here and let's see what else we have here. Let's look at number 12. I'm not going to showcase every single tool. You guys can look and check it out. So let's go ahead and look at Red Hawk. Okay, let's do number 12. It's going to install and do its fancy stuff. And once it's done, you see here. So we can see like the CURL or crawl, a module is missing, try fix or uninstall PHP crawl and blah, blah, blah. So we can just enter the website you want to scan. You know, for an example, I can just do infosecpat.com, and we can do number 2 for HTTPS because I am secure. And let's say, for an example, let's just do a whois. Let's do number 1, and it's going to do a whois on infosecpat.com. And, you know, this is all public, so it's not like it's doing anything bad. It's just scanning and seeing who is doing a whois lookup on infosecpat.com. Scanning complete, press enter. Okay. And then let's go ahead and use quit. Let's do an ls. Let's see if there's anything. Let's see, cd to tools. Like I said, I never use this tool. This is just downloading the tools for us. Okay, cool. So let's just cd ls. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this. You know, like if you want to continue checking this out, you can just, you know, do some other stuff like a Gmail bomber. You can do site info, face bash, you know, auto IP changer. Just check them out and see what you think. And put in the comments below, what is your favorite tool on the AL tool, you know, the toolkit. And, you know, maybe he wants to know as well, what is your favorite tool? So that's all for today. I hope you have a beautiful day and Happy New Year. It's coming up. Hopefully 2024 has been great for you. And, you know, 2024, I hit 100,000 subscribers. So I want to thank each and every one of you folks for subscribing and supporting the channel for the last 4.5, 5 years. And let's see what 2025 has to bring, you know? So thank you so much and have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.